Hi, I'm Jake.
I'm Dan.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Brock.
And we're the Ramblers. Alright, it's a snowy February day here in Michigan, which is a departure from our usual videos because we usually only film in the summer, but when it's cold like this, we try to go to a nice indoor place, such as the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Museum. I don't know if you can see that very well. So we're here today to learn about Jerry Ford, who was our nation's 38th president, and he was the only president who wasn't elected. And he was from Grand Rapids, Michigan. If you remember watching footage of the funeral with all the Boy Scouts that were there, that was all right here at his gravesite.
Here it is. I still get a little emotional when I come here because...
Yeah, 2006.
Yeah. And she followed 5 years later. There it is. It's really pretty. All right, I'm looking at number 48. Hail to the victors valiant, la 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 la. This is Gerald R. Ford sculpture, him as a Michigan Wolverine football player. Pretty awesome. Dun 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 dun. Go blue.
Let's go inside and learn about Jerry. Ooh, the door handle is the presidential seal.
We have a piece of the Berlin Wall.
Berlin Wall. Part of it.
Nice seal. Mine's bigger.
Standing in the lobby of the museum, and right behind me out the windows you can see the Grand Rapids skyline across the river and out the window. Kind of a cool view. And right there is the fountain, which is not on, obviously, because there's snow. But in the summer, it's pretty neat. I think we have some footage of it from the summer that might be in one of our other videos, so go check it out.
The reason I'm wearing my Class A shirt is because if you are a Boy Scout or a Cub Scout and you come in uniform, you get free admission.
And the reason Brock and I are not wearing our Eagle Scout uniforms is because our sizes have changed a little since we were in Boy Scouts many years ago.
Always be prepared.
That's a thing they say.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
wish.
Gerald R. Ford was an Eagle Scout.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep. I wish
we took the
still
long
had
way to
those
get
hats.
to that one.
That's all I wish.
The what?
With the hats.
Oh, the hats
Wish
are
we still
rocking.
had the hats.
They're rocking. Hats are rocking. How about the knee socks?
Oh,
Knee socks?
we still have knee socks.
Coming in Eagle Scout. And there's his merit badge sash. A lot of the merit badges look very similar to what they still look like today. And there is his eagle, which looks like the exact same today, just a little less faded.
I can hear the movie, but I can't see it.
History will remember Gerald Ford as a man who...
Was Ford considering Chevy Chase to be his vice president or something?
No, on SNL, as a lot of people know, Chevy used to play Jerry. And I think there was a charity event, and the two of them came, and they're actually here in the museum, and they did an event together. And I don't know the details of the event, and this doesn't say the year, does it? Yes, right here. Nope, doesn't say the year. But, however, this is the picture where he fell down the stairs, which Chevy Chase later turned into the entire character on SNL whenever he played Jerry.
He was always falling down.
Always falling down, which Chevy likes to do anyway. So, but yeah, there you go.
That always struck me as unfair because he was like the most athletic president.
Yeah,
and
but that's all it takes is one little thing wrong.
Well, that and he did have a thing where he hit some golf balls and went astray and hit somebody in the audience or something like that.
Then yeah, that would be problematic. So not 2 seconds after you said you consider him to be the most athletic president, we noticed this display over here.
Dresses were made for boys and girls. If you look back in the 1800s, early 1900s, all the way up to like the 30s and 40s, a lot of dresses, boys look like girls. Dresses were easier to change diapers with.
And apparently not only were the clothes a little more gender-neutral, but so were the names. Originally, Jerry was named Leslie.
After his dad, his
birth
biological dad,
father, yes.
who he never knew because they left him when he was only 2 weeks old.
So then his name was changed to be after his stepfather.
His stepfather.
Yes,
Gerald?
who he got along with a lot. But you can see Gerald R. Ford was named Leslie Lynch King after his father.
President Ford was candid. He was genuine. He was integrity.
If the government is big enough to give you
Yeah, that works.
Hey, one of our favorite restaurants here in the Grand Rapids area is
Roses.
Roses on Reed's Lake. And before that, it used to be, the lake is really pretty, and it's all residential now, but it used to be an old-time carnival-y, swimming hole, beach kind of place. And who worked at Bill's hamburger place?
I'm gonna guess Jerry Ford.
Jerry Ford. He worked right there.
I think football uniforms have changed a little over the years.
Have they? I wouldn't know. See, this looks like a fashionable statement to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you? That was nice. Would you wear a helmet like that? Obviously, it would need to be a much bigger helmet because your head seems so massive right now.
Oh, I wear them.
But yeah,
I wear them.
I just feel like that wouldn't be as
special
safe.
occasions.
Special occasions?
Mm-hmm. Oh no,
That's
this is the dressier
Oh,
helmet.
that's your dress helmet. Okay, I
Mhm.
was just gonna ask if that was
When
the
you're
case.
playing games in front of dignitaries,
Of
celebrities.
course. The leather dress helmet.
Now, I don't really remember this. Do you remember any of this?
I do.
Could you?
Indeed. Yeah, this is apparently the actual staircase that there was a famous video of people climbing the staircase to the top of the American Embassy and boarding helicopters when we were evacuating Vietnam. Final pullout.
This was in Saigon, right?
Yeah, Saigon, right.
So it says embassy, yeah, wow, April 1975. Hundreds of people went up this to get to the helicopter. So they're on the roof and then they use
They
these
got
stairs.
to get to the roof and then got a helicopter.
It's like I'm peeping into the Oval Office window. Ooh, I feel like Secret Service is gonna come like dive tackle me. I'm peeping in. There's the desk.
That right there is the official pardon of President Richard Milhous Nixon. And there's the pen.
It's kind of like when I pardoned you.
I'm afraid to ask.
You don't remember this?
No.
I was 3 years old. And this obnoxious screaming thing came into my life.
That's about.
And after the peace accords of '97,
That's the size of it.
I was forced to sign the pardon. Kind of against my will, but Dad had a say in it.
Yeah.
I'm in the cabinet room making important decisions. I always wanted to learn how to be a cabinet builder. Maybe I can learn. IKEA, here I come.
Now, obviously, this is a replica. This isn't the real thing. But not a lot of people realize that right in the Oval Office is the wheel that the president uses to steer our nation. And that's how they control it and make sure we don't crash into Canada.
Oh, well, that would be a disaster.
Yeah,
Especially in Canada.
that's it right there. That's where the president sits with his captain's hat and make sure we don't crash into anything.
He steers the ship of state.
Yes.
You know, there's 3 things we're learning about Gerald R. Ford here. He got teed off a lot. His life was on a slippery slope. But he loved to love and make a racket.
They're sports puns.
They were good, right?
They certainly were something.
And this is pretty cool. They've got a model of the White House here. You can see the East Wing, and you can see the West Wing, and you can see some giant in the background. And down here, you can actually take a tour on the touchscreen and click the parts you want. And a lot of people think that the Oval Office is in this part of the building, where it's got the oval shape. That's not true. That's where the president lives. The Oval Office is over here in the West Wing, like the show. There's the Oval. So the Oval Office is actually right there.
I don't think I've ever wanted an article of clothing more in my life. Look at this. Glorious, splendid, ridiculous. I need it.
Okay, I'm on my way out. And of course, we had to stop at the gift shop. And yep, I bought stuff.
Well, that's it from us at the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Museum in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And until next time, we're the Ramblers. Bye.